Two women on an absolute collision course here. 4 times the world champion, the world record holder, Chebet or Kipyegon for gold. The noise in the stadium is absolutely deafening. Another kilometre's got faster with Chebet on her shoulder. Who's going to take it? She's becoming an all-time great. What a showdown this is going to be. Two women on an absolute collision course here. And there's one of the two stars of the show, Faith Kipyegon, the greatest 1500-meter runner in history. 4 times the world champion, the world record holder. Oh, and by the way, she's the defending champion in this event. And Beatrice Chebet, the Olympic champion, the world record holder. This the only medal missing from her glittering collection. She's the world cross-country champion. She's the Olympic champion over 5 and the only woman in history to run inside 14 minutes. But what a story. The 10,000 meter champion stepping down to 5, the 1500 meters champion stepping up to 5, and they've both broken world records in their best events this year. Chebet or Kipyegon for gold. This really is a mouth-watering race over 12.5 laps of the track. Kipyegon looking for the 15.5 double, Chebet looking for the 5.10 double. We're joined by former international athlete Martin Kano, who knows the two main protagonists very well indeed. Martin, give us a sense of how big they are back home in Kenya, the two shining stars of Kenyan distance running at the moment, with Kipchoge coming towards the end of his career. Are they both household names?
Yes, they are. Faith Kipyegon, you know, the ultimate star athlete from Kenya. She's won several medals at the global level, 31 years old, still very, very strong. However, Beatrice Chebet, 25 years old, the fearless young athlete moving up to the front. Very, very well known, the first double Olympic medalist for Kenya in the 5,000 and 10,000. She is the future of this event. Faith has proved herself. She's won everything that needs to be won on the track.
The noise in the stadium is absolutely deafening as Gudaf Sege pays closer attention. Actually, she just got her heels clipped there, but this is so slow. I think this is playing into the hands, not just of Kipyegon, but possibly of Batacleti. Italy bidding for their first medal since Roberta Brunet picked up a silver, I think, back in '97. And Batacleti is good enough to finish with a real turn of speed. She's in 4th, the Italian. But look at how engaged the Japanese are because of Tanaka, and she's second from the back. Can you imagine the noise if she moved up closer to the front? And little by little, we're getting to the business end of this race. In many years to come, we will talk about Chebet, in your picture there, and Kipyegon as two of the all-time greats. And here they go toe-to-toe. Both of them on for a double, but only one can finish first. Is it the 10,000 meter champion coming down to her shorter distance, arguably her better distance, or is it the greatest 1500 meter runner in history stepping up to try and do the double as she did in Budapest? And no woman had ever done that.
Chebet looking up at the big screen, wondering where her friend Faith Kipyegon is. Her competitor today, Kipyegon, is tucked in. Gudaf Sege is running a very calm race. She's just tucked in all the way at the back of the pack. And remember, Ethiopia have not won a gold medal yet at this World Championships.
Another kilometre's got faster, and the noise is absolutely deafening because Tanaka has moved up onto the shoulder of Nadia Batacleti. We're gearing up for a blockbuster finish here. America 1 and 2, but the two women bidding for their second gold of the Games are not making their move just yet.
For the first time, Gudaf Sege is trying to move up through the field and it's not working. Gudaf Sege cannot get round the bodies. There are so many women involved. It's just 600 meters to go. The two Americans have run fantastically well to hold the lead.
Andrews on the inside. Houlihan, Batacleti in the right position to strike. And so for the first time now is Faith Kipyegon. She's got Chebet just behind her. Wherever you are in the world, take a moment to savour the next 70 seconds. We're about to see something very, very special here in Tokyo. Two women at the peak of their powers, both with golds already, but only one can rise now. Inside the bell, in the final of the women's 5,000 metres. Battacletti, silver in the 10, driving for glory for Italy. No Italian woman's been on the podium in this event for more than 25 years. And now the race is on. Kipyegon takes it on, but Battacletti isn't beaten. And don't rule out Gudav Sege. The 5,000 champion from Eugene is still in contention. What a finish. Kipyegon, the world record holder over the 1,500, with Chebet on her shoulder. Battacletti and Sege still in the hunt as well. Who's going to take it? Who's got the heart? Who's got the belief? Brilliant run from Battacletti, Chebet and Kipyegon, and Chebet's going to do it. The only title missing from her collection. She's becoming an all-time great. Chebet does the 5-10 double. It's silver this time for Faith Kipyegon, and it's a first medal for Italy in more than a quarter of a century. The battle unfolded beautifully, but Beatrice Chebet was not to be denied. There's so much respect between these two. Their names will be spoken with reverence decades from now. And the crowd will always be able to say they were there on the night that two world record holders went toe-to-toe and side-by-side. Gold and silver for Kenya and a brilliant bronze for Italy. That's one of the best 5,000 metre races you'll ever see. And it's Chebet who's the champion of the world.
Kenya going 1-2 once again here. What a race by the Olympic champion.
And I think we should pay tribute to the run of Battacletti. She's had an incredible championship, a silver and a bronze, and this is an upgrade because she finished fourth in the 5,000 final last year. In fact, she was closing on Kipyegon at the line, but that was absolutely masterful from Chebet. She can win the race any way. She can go hard from the start, she can sit in the pack, and she can certainly sprint. Chebet has now literally won it all.
Coming here to Tokyo, I was like, I'm going for a double world championship. It's going to be a tough race, so I'm going to see how it's going, but I don't have to put myself on any pressure. Being a double after a double in Paris, I think I'm a good athlete, as you say. I'm the best now, and I have to give a credit to myself.
So I'm so grateful. I'm happy for my friend Beatrice Chebet. She's the best. She was very strong, and I knew she having a world record was very tough to beat her. But I knew we were going to battle until the finish line, and that was a great performance. I'm so happy.
2 laps to go. I was with the American girls, and there are no Africa in front. They watch me, and they want to know what will be my next step. At 500 to go, I say to me, okay, you stay in front, and if they be behind you, you have to push. The good mentality is to do step by step. The 10K was a step. Tonight was a very important step for me. I bring a silver, now bronze, but it's not a bad race, no, of course.
No, I never take any medal for granted because, you know, we are all strong. Women are coming up, and we are happy to have strong women in sport, which, you know, dream of breaking barriers and not limiting themselves in the mind. So they have to push barriers and just expand the boundaries.
Racing with Faith is so amazing. Even the last time in Paris, I was like, I'm not going to beat Faith. Even after training, like, I was in good shape, but I was like, I'm not going to beat Faith. Faith is very strong. So after winning the Paris, I was like, oh, like everyone can be a champion. So for me, since last time, I just believe in myself and say I have to push always. I have to believe in myself, and I have to remember, like, I'm a champion too. So I have to do my best.